Please don't do none of that. No, George will be mad. He won't let me tend the rabbits. Oh. I didn't mean to hurt you. I did a bad thing. Hide in the bushes. Hide in the bushes. That's what George said.
Oh, Lenny, you in here? I've been figuring to tell you what we can do. Oh, Lenny, I didn't know you was in here. You are not asleep out here. Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh.
What did you want to see me about? What's she doing in here? Oh, Jesus Christ!
What done it?
Haven't you got any idea? Should have known.
What we gonna do now, George?
I guess we gotta tell the guys. They'll lock him up. Just hope they're nice to him.
We gotta let him get away, George. Curly will get him lynched.
Yeah, Curly will. And the other guys will.
We can still get that place, George.
I think I know from the very first. I knew we'd never do her. All the times he wanted to hear about it, I guess I just believed it too.
Then it's off.
I reckon I'll work and get my $50 and go to a cat house or maybe sit in the pool room till everybody's gone. And then I'll come back and work another month and get my $50.
He's such a nice guy. I didn't think he'd do it.
Lenny never done it out of meanness. All the times he messed up, he never done it to be mean. Now listen, we gotta tell the guys. They're gonna have to go get him. They ain't gonna hurt him. I ain't gonna let him. I ain't gonna let him hurt Lenny. They're gonna think I'm in on it, so I'm gonna go to the bunkhouse. You wait a couple minutes, and call everybody in here.
Sure, I'll do it.
All right.
You hacking tramp! I could have hold them guy's gun! I could have washed dishes for him, but I can't now! You've never been good!
I know who done it! That big son of a gun done it! When we were outside playing horseshoes, he worked himself into a fury, and he killed her! I'm going for my shotgun to kill that big retard myself!
I'm gonna go get my pistol. Well, I reckon Lenny could have done it all right. Her next bud. Just like that time you was telling about in the weed. I reckon we gotta go get him.
Can we just lock him up, Slim? He's nuts. He never done this out of meanness.
Well, we'll have to keep Curly in, because Curly's mad about his hand, and Curly will shoot him.
I know.
Big retard, double pistol.
I didn't forget. You bet. Hide in the bushes. That's what George said. George's gonna wish he was alone and not have me with him. If George doesn't want me, I'll go away. I'll go away.
I told you and told you. George, because he's such a nice fella and good to you, but you don't never take no care. You do bad things.
I know, Uncle Clarence. I know. I tried.
It is ma'am. It is Aunt Clara. Aunt Clara. You never give a thought to George. He's been doing nice things for you all the time. When he got a piece of pie, you always got more than half. And if there was any ketchup, well, he'd give it all to you.
I know. I tried, Aunt Clara, ma'am. I tried and tried.
All the time, He could have had such a good time if it wasn't for you. He would have took his pay and raised heck in a cat house. And he could have set a pool room and played snooker. But he got to take care of you. Well, I'll go in the hills and I'll find a cave so George won't have to worry about me anymore. You just say that. You're always saying that. And you know, son of a gunny, well, that you ain't never gonna do it. You'll just stick around and stew the bejesus out of George all the time. I might as well just go away. George ain't gonna let me tend the rabbits no more anyways.
You crazy retard, you ain't fit to lick the boots of no rabbit. You forget him and let him go hungry. That's what you do. And then what George think?
I would not forget.
The heck you wouldn't. You ain't worth the grease jack pen to ram him into heck. Christ knows George done everything he could to jack you out of the sewer, but it ain't do no good. If you think George gonna let you tend the rabbits, you even crazier than usual. He ain't. He's gonna beat the crap out of you with a stick. That's what he gonna do.
George wouldn't do nothing like that. I knew George since... I can't remember. He wouldn't do nothing like that. He'd never raise his hand with a stick against me. Me and him, we've been together forever.
He's sick of you. He gonna beat the heck out of you and go away and leave you.
No, he won't. He won't do nothing to me. Me and him travels together.
He gonna leave you, crazy retard. He gonna leave you all alone. He gonna leave you, crazy retard. He gonna leave you all alone. He gonna leave you, crazy retard.
George, George, George!
What are you yelling about?
You ain't gonna leave me, are you, George? I knowed you wouldn't leave me, George. George?
Yeah.
I done a bad thing, George.
They don't make no difference.
George?
Yep.
Aren't you gonna give me heck, George?
Give you heck.
Yeah, like all the times you done before. I'm gonna take my $50.
Jesus Christ, Lenny. You can't remember nothing. But yet you remember every word I say.
Well, ain't you gonna say it, George?
If I was alone, life could be so easy.
Go on, George.
Good job. Wouldn't be no mess. When the end of the month comes, take my $50, go to a cat house.
George, I could go find a cave and I can live in it, George.
No, I want you to stay here with me.
Tell us about the farm, George.
Lenny, look out across the river. You can almost see it. We're gonna get us a farm. Maybe have chickens
And I can tend the rabbits?
you can tend the rabbits. We'll have a little patch of alfalfa.
And I can feed them. I promise I won't forget, George.
I know you won't forget. It's the only thing you won't forget. Lenny, just look out across the river. So you can almost see it. No one's gonna hurt you anymore, Lenny.
George? Yeah? You ain't gonna give me heck, are you, George?
Give me heck.
Yeah, like you done before.
Tommy.
Big retard, no retard.
We got so close!
Big retard stole my pistol. What am I supposed to say? Ain't I supposed to say, like, I think it's me, actually. I think we're starting to get this, guys.
Well, we far, dude, and you're all over the word.
Action! George, George, George!
What the heck are you yelling about?
You aren't gonna leave me, are you, George? I knowed you wouldn't leave me, George.
I know who done it! I know who done it!
Big retard got my pistol.
I wouldn't even be in the same myself.
Alright, guys.
I wouldn't even in the scene.
Don't think, no. Action! George, George, George!
What the heck are you yelling about?
You ain't gonna leave me, are you, George?
Go down! What?
Start.
You crazy retard! You ain't licked the feet of.
I said feet.
You ain't licked the feet of no rabbit.
Action. What? Action.
Hello, I'm Professor Dale, and I'm here to ask you about your nephew, Lenny. And Lenny has a psychological problem where he has the mind of a 4-year-old. He has things where he doesn't quite comprehend things, like the death of Kelly's wife. He doesn't understand, you see. I have a degree. I'm a college professor, and I have a degree in psychology. I know these things because, like, I'm a psychology professor. You understand? It makes me smart because I'm a professor. You understand me? I'm a freaking professor, bro. Look at me. I got these cool glasses and this cool coat. I'm a professor. I'm literally a transgender. Look at this. I'm about to dress up like a woman, dude. I'm about to put these little things on. I'm about to look like an old grandma. I'm actually Aunt Claire. I ain't no professor. I'm Lenny and Aunt Claire. Got you, Rich.
Action.
You have the paper right there!
Action.
Me vinieron el gusto de cantar en tu ventana. tener que aguantarme todas las desveladas. Soy aguerrido y de carrera muy larga. Jalo una banda, jalo un norteño, me traigo el piolas, o a los porteños.